Toughest bucking bull in the world. Have a look at him, ladies and gentlemen. A pure athlete in his own right. The one they call Chainsaw. And the cowboy, Charlie Webster, from Rocklea in central New South Wales. Well, he's drawn the one they call Chainsaw. 7 times bucking bull of the year. He's agile. He's quick as a cat. You're going to see him a little bit later on, but as he makes his customary lap of honour, ladies and gentlemen, what about you put your hands together for the latest, the greatest, the one they call Chainsaw.
Rockhampton gets set for a bull ride that could be one of the greatest events in rodeo history. Kevin Morley, give him a big round of applause for trying to ride the one they call Vibrator. And Scott Doyle's going to put on a show for you, and he's going to team up with the rankest bucking bull in the country called Chainsaw. This is going to be a bull ride right here from chute number 5. 7 times this bull has been voted the rankest bucking bull on the Australian Professional Rodeo Association. Scott Doyle, you're going to make a name for yourself right here, cowboy. If you can ride him for 8 seconds, there's not too many men who have ridden this bull for the distance. It's been some 2 years since this bull has ever been ridden. And I believe that this young cowboy can ride him. Scott Doyle and Chainsaw! Well, ladies and gentlemen, Chainsaw remains unridden at Rockhampton. Give him a big round of applause as he makes his way around the arena for the bucking bull of the year, Chainsaw.
Cowboy Rex Whittingham on the bad one. This is the one they call the Vibrator. As the Townsville Cowboy says outside, Rex Whittingham on Vibrator. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I told you he has got a very nasty streak in his body. Look at the work of the bullfighting clowns, ladies and gentlemen. Some great work indeed by Wombles and Kieran Lucy. Take a look at him. He is a particularly nasty piece of business. That's the bucking bull they call Vibrator. This is what you've come to see, ladies and gentlemen. The very best we saved for last. The local cowboy, Jeff Kioski. We're going to wish Jeff all the very best. But how about we get the hands a-clapping? Let's warm up the throats. There he is, the legend himself, Chainsaw. All right, now tell you what, he loves it when you claps. The more you clap, the more he's going to buck. And I'll tell you what, he is a bucking son of a bull. From the Colonial Sheet Metal chute, ladies and gentlemen, chute number 5. Jeff Kioski from Townsville, on 7 times bucking bull of the year, the one they call Chainsaw. Outside he says Jeff Kioski. Well, ladies and gentlemen, take a look at him. 7 times National Bucking Bull of the Year. Is he going to make it number 8? Put your hands together for the legend of pro rodeo, the one they call Chainsaw. Ladies and gentlemen, over the past 8 or 9 years, has been recognised as #1 bucking bull in Australia. This bull is recognised in Canada, the United States of America, New Zealand and Australia as a freak. They say they've never seen one like him before. They'll probably never ever see one like him again. The record speaks for itself. 5 qualified rides in 8 years of pro rodeo. What about we warm it up a little as we get set to see Scotty Fraser aboard the legendary Chainsaw. Come on, let's get it together now. Get the hands a-clapping. This is what we've been waiting for. Scotty Fraser on the one called Chainsaw. Sit up and ride, cowboy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, 8 times the very best bull that Australia has to offer. I tip my hat to your Chainsaw. What about we give the champion one more round of applause? the one, the only, the legendary Chainsaw. As we get set with our first bull rider, ladies and gentlemen, from chute number 6, we got Darren Brandenburg on the one called Vibrator. Scotty Fraser, current leader in the chase for all-around champion cowboy honours in '94. This is one mean bucking bull. He doesn't like cowboys, he doesn't like clowns. But I'll tell you what he does like. He likes to hear the cheering and the clapping from the crowd. Right now, the action getting set to explode from chute number 6. Scotty Fraser, the cowboy, on the one called Vibrator. Come on, Scotty Fraser, bull ride, cowboy. He's mean, he's lean, and he's a whole lot of bull. That's the one they call Vibrator, ladies and gentlemen. Unridden at the 1994 Pro Rodeo Tour Finals. Things just about ready. Cowboy Jeff Hoff. Okay, Jeff Hoff says outside on the one called Chainsaw. Jeff Hoff, the Bow Desert Cowboy, on the legendary Chainsaw. In the professional rodeo arena some 450 times. He's had 8 qualified rides in 9 years of the top competition in Australia. Yeah, let's get the hands a clapping. He loves it when you clap. He loves it when you roar. The legend of pro rodeo, 8 times #1 in Australia, Chainsaw. Well, the cowboy getting set to take a ride runs a pretty big cattle operation up there in the Gulf country. Cole Fisher, tough bull rider, and in fact one of the very select few to have ever ridden this bucking bull. Only 8 cowboys have been successful. This man is one of them. Cole Fisher the cowboy, Chainsaw the bucking bull. Yeah, come on, let's get it on. Chainsaw from the Shooters Saloon Bar. I'd like to send a big hi up to Tony and Robert and the guys from Shooters Saloon. Hope you're enjoying the rodeo, guys. And this one's just for you from the Shooters Saloon Bar shoot right now. 8 times bucking bull of the year, the one they call Chainsaw, Cole Fisher the cowboy. Well, he means business. Now, once again, we will go to our rodeo judges. Okay. Yeah, come on, let's get it warmed up right now. We've got young Gary Wharton aboard 8 times bucking bull of the year and the greatest bull ever in this country. This is the bull called Chainsaw. All right, let's go with him, he says. All right. Oh, the yoop. Well, ladies and gentlemen, rock you. Yeah, give him a round of applause as he comes round the fence. He is the undisputed champion of rodeo in this country, the greatest bucking bull in the land, the one called Chainsaw. Boy, well, he's got one thing on his mind. He wants to ride the legendary Chainsaw. Okay, let's go. Steve Armitage on the one called Chainsaw. Well, what a great effort by the Ipswich Cowboy. What about a round of applause for Steve Armitage? And for the second last time ever in Toowoomba, one more time for Chainsaw. Couldn't think of a better way to wind it down than to bring to you none other than 7 times Bucking Bull of the Year in professional rodeo in Australia, the one they call Chainsaw. Now, the young cowboy getting set to take a ride, he comes from Rocklea in central New South Wales. His name is Martin Webster, and I'll tell you what, I've had an opportunity to visit with Martin on quite a few occasions. And here's a young man who, as fate would have it, said to me 4 weeks ago, Greg, I'm going to come to your rodeo in Rockhampton and I want to draw the saw because I think I can ride him. Well, cowboy, I hope you can ride him and give these people of Rockhampton one hell of a thrill, because in the past 9 years, this bull has only ever been ridden on 4 occasions. What about we warm it up a little, Rockhampton, as we get to see one of the true champions in the world of rodeo, 7 times the National Bucking Bull of the Year, the one they call Chainsaw. Martin Webster just takes the final wraps. He's just going to slide up on the bull rope. He'll tuck the chin, he'll poke the chest out. Charlie Webster, come on, Charlie, want to see you sticking on him, man. Okay, Charlie says outside on Chainsaw. Hey, Charlie. Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, he comes up trumps. Another victory to the legendary Chainsaw. What about we all put our hands together and give him a cheer as he does his victory lap? The mighty, the legendary Chainsaw. Well, Martin Webster, before you climb back over the chutes there, Charlie, might just get you to step down here, mate. I know that you would have found out on Wednesday or Thursday that you'd have drawn in the one they call Chainsaw. You look fairly disappointed, Charlie. I wouldn't be, cowboy, because many have came and tried and there's only ever been 4 that have succeeded. How did he actually feel out there tonight?
He's all right, he just tricked me.
As he does to so many cowboys. Well, you talk to the top bull riders, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you, this is a thinking rodeo bull right there. What about it one more time for him, Rockhampton? The legend himself, Chainsaw. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Australian Professional Rodeo Association, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of the Peter Jackson IndyCar Pro Rodeo for 1995. And I tell you what, we've saved the best for last. The young cowboy down here in the Shooter's Saloon Bar chute, a young man from Woodstock, just west of Townsville. His name is Gary Wharton. He's travelled all this way because when he got his call back, they said, Gary Wharton, you've got the bull 327 of the McPhee Rodeo Company. Do you know who 327 is, ladies and gentlemen? It's Chainsaw. 8 times the very best bucking bull in the land. This bull's had something like 450 trips out of the rodeo arena. Only 8 qualified rides in some 9.5 years of campaigning. Yeah, come on, let's get it warmed up right now. We've got young Gary Wharton aboard 8 times Bucking Bull of the Year and the greatest bull ever in this country. This is the bull called Chainsaw. All right, let's go with him, he says. All right. Oh, you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, rock you. Yeah, give him a round of applause as he comes round the fence. He is the undisputed champion of rodeo in this country, the greatest bucking bull in the land, the one called Chainsaw. Take a look at him, ladies and gentlemen. That is a piece of bull flesh that no man would ever buy. The priceless bucking bull they call Chainsaw. Another victory to the champ. What about it one more time as he leaves the arena here at Carrara, ladies and gentlemen? The legendary bucking bull called Chainsaw.